What's up, gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. In this video, we are going to talk about why I would never ever dream of living in Poland, which may surprise many of you because I have nothing but great things to say about Poland for the most part. Now, before we get into that, make sure to smash the like button. It costs you nothing, means the world to me, really helps me out with the algorithm, and I would truly appreciate if you could do that for me. So, let's go ahead and get into the topic at hand of why I don't see this being a place that I would stay long term. And as many of you know, I've said great things about Poland. I think Poland has a lot to offer. It is fairly tax friendly from a tax perspective, especially for being a European Union nation. And so that is obviously a massive benefit. Relatively low cost of living, especially in exchange for what you get here. Let's just show you guys kind of some views and vibes. So, you know, it's not a trashy city. And I should also mention, I'm mostly talking about Warsaw in this video. I've talked about Krakow before, and I understand some people like those smaller places, but that is not a place for me. So with that said, yeah, you can see, pretty clean city. That's another thing that I should mention. You don't see like a bunch of dog poop on the sidewalks. There's not a bunch of graffiti everywhere, or at least in the places that I've been staying. Obviously, it kind of probably depends on where you're at and where you're hanging out. But yeah, so clean, safe, relatively tax friendly. Great value. So what is the problem? Well, the problem is that, as you can see right now, the weather is good, right? However, this is not reflective of the typical weather. And many of you are probably going to know that I care way too much about the weather for me to be staying in a place that is not sunny all year around, or at least most of the year. So, the weather is the biggest reason I could not live here. Because although it is sunny now for, let's say, I don't know, 8 months out of the year, it's probably not going to be a great fit weather-wise. It's going to be cloudy, rainy, snow, just everything that I abhor in weather. So that is practically the only reason that I would not live here long term. The catch is that I could probably spend, I don't know, 3 to 4 months a year here because it does check a lot of boxes. Tax friendly. The time of year that it's nice, it is nice. Great value. And all the other things that I had previously mentioned in this video. But yeah, so that pretty much wraps up everything I wanted to say on that topic, you know. So pretty short video, pretty straight to the point as usual. Let's just go ahead and give some more vibes while I think if there's anything else that I want to mention about why I couldn't live in Poland, specifically Warsaw. It really boils down to the weather. It's brutal. I know some people complain about air quality too, but for me that's not a massive consideration. Oh, there is one other thing that I wanted to touch on. I'm glad I remembered this. The other thing I wanted to mention is that I'm not going to get into the political side of things. You are welcome to do your own background research on the politics of a place like Poland, and you're also welcome to do your own research on their economy and things like that. But, so I'm not really gonna get down that path. But if you're only spending, I don't know, 3-6 months a year, politics probably aren't going to be the most important thing for you. And frankly, I live in a lot of different places. Like, I have actual residency, so on and so forth. And I really don't pay attention to the politics of most of the countries that I am spending most of my time in, because it is kind of, well, probably shouldn't touch on that topic in this video. But if you are a person who is obsessed with politics, you may have differing opinions. Like, for example, if a Polish person watched this video, they may say, why didn't you talk about politics? Why didn't you talk about so-and-so? Well, you've got to understand that this is a very niche perspective. So I am looking at this through my eyes as someone who could potentially get residency or something like that and stay here for 3 to 4 months out of the year. Not someone who's like gonna be fully ingrained in Poland and all that good stuff. Okay, so yeah, now we're gonna wrap up this video. Don't think I will think of anything else that I want to add to this video, but if I do, you will see me again. And yeah, a little bit more vibes. Thank you for watching as always. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Much love.